Hello guys, this is Macha and you're watching Macha channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you about how to mount and unmount ISO images on a Windows file. Like you have downloaded a game or you downloaded something which is in ISO file right now. Just like I started downloading Metro Exodus game and it's coming as an ISO file. So previously when we were on the Linux on Windows 7, 9 and XP on those days like previously 5 to 10 years back we have to install an ISO software through which it will which it needed to create a drive, and from that drive we need to mount this particular ISO image. Because in ISO image, what exactly is ISO image? An ISO image is a container that stores a replica of a content of a physical disk, which is typically can be CD or DVD or even Blu-ray. So whatever is in your disk, it just created a replica. Okay, so what we were doing earlier, we were just in past we needed to install a third-party tools to work on images. But in if you are running right now, if you are on Windows 10, I hope everyone is on Windows 10 now because it's more than 2 3 years. Okay, so you can mount or unmount ISO files natively without the need of an extra software. So let's see how we're gonna do it. So walk over through the steps and easy steps to mount and unmount ISO image using File Explorer and PowerShell command line tool. Okay, so these are the two things that we're gonna see: how to mount or unmount ISO images using File Explorer, how to mount and unmount ISO images using PowerShell. So how to mount or unmount ISO images using File Explorer. These are the number of ways to work with ISO file using File Explorer. However, the easiest way to mount an ISO image is by double click on the file, and you can also right click on the ISO file and click on mount option. Like if you have any ISO image, you just go and click on the right click and there'll be a mount option, because in ISO there is only one main option is mount. Because before if you have not done mount, then there is nothing that you can do with the ISO image. So you need to do mount, and then alternatively you can open File Explorer, select the .iso file, and from the manage tab click the mount button. See, if you're not doing it, just click on this, go to the File Explorer and then mount. Okay, these are the two options. Doing the right click and mount is easiest option. Then once you mounted the file, you'll notice that Windows 10 will create a virtual disk drive and you can use access to its content in the left pane. So once you just mount it, like if you're doing a right click and click on mount, and then just after doing the mount, you will see that in the left corner, just near after your C drive or D drive or whatever your drives you have, and the CD drive, and then there you will see one more drive which is named for that same ISO, and you can see that file and you can open that. Okay, it is possible for third-party tools to configure themselves as a default applications to open certain files, including ISO images. If in this case you won't see an options to mount images on a Windows 10, however, you still need to right-click open with the right-click Explorer, mount the ISO. Once you're done working with the image, you can quickly unmount the file by right-clicking the virtual drive and under the PC File Explorer selecting the eject option. So once you mount it, then right click and do the eject is meant just like the CD drive. When you put something into CD drive and then you click on eject, the CD drive comes out. So just like doing unmounting of that particular ISO image. So these are the two things. Okay, and then how to mount or unmount ISO images using PowerShell. So this is using the File Explorer. Okay, very simple, very easy how to do it. Just you have to click on your ISO image, right click and select the options mount, and then you will able to see the content. And after doing your work, you can just click right click again and do the eject, and the ISO will unmount. And if you go with the PowerShell, if you really wanted to go into coding, let's see that. Open your start button, search for the PowerShell like this. If you start, you will type PowerShell. So this is called the Windows PowerShell. Okay, this is Windows PowerShell. And there, what is it? Type the following command to the mount and press enter. Mount a ISO image and press enter. What you have to type? Mount hyphen disk image and image path. See what it's saying. Mount the disk hyphen disk image is a command, is a parameter that you need to give, and then the image path. This is also so this is the command to mount the disk image, and this is the command to give the path of the image. And after this you need to give this inverted commas, and then you need to give the path of your ISO file. And this you can change the c.c file so with the path name wherever your file is. Okay, and then once you're done with the working with the image, you will quickly unmount the file by using the following command: disk mount, like we were using mount for mounting and disk mount command for disk mounting, and rest of the command is same, and then it will disk mount. Okay, wrapping up wrapping up wrapping up things up. As soon as you see, the process to work in ISO image file is pretty straightforward, and which will not come in handy when you need to view this content, but also when you need to extract files or even to install a piece of software without having to burn the ISO to a physical disk. While you are focusing on this guide on the ISO file format, you can also step down to mount and unmount image. So you must be knowing that whenever you're going for a bootable disk or something, you need an ISO with a bootable drive. We'll make some new videos on how to make a bootable drive and how to make a bootable disk. Okay, and thank you very much for listening this. Hope you like it. And if you want it, and if you like it, I'm getting this ISO image on if you really like games, then if you come on this skidrowreloaded.com, so here you can download games which can be .iso files, like these are the ISO files. So then you need this. That is why I'm telling you this thing of how to mount and unmount ISO images. Okay, cool. See you soon. Thank you. Love you and take care, and do subscribe to my channel and keep loving, man. Macha machaing. Okay.